Hello there, my good friends. Bloons Tower Defense Battles Action. Today we're going to play some Assault mode. I might actually play some Defense mode in a little while, or maybe, probably not this video, but pretty soon I'll make a couple Defense videos for you guys. Because I have not played any Defense in a long time, and I want to see if I still got it, guys. I want to make sure that I'm not a total noob cake at that now. So if you guys haven't noticed, look at this little timer up here. I don't know, I guess that's the search timer. I don't really know why they initiated that or started it, but I guess it's okay. So this guy's not very good at all. I mean, he's got about a 50 to 50 win ratio, so it should be a really easy win for us. In fact, we might even be able to win on level 8 or 12 or something like that, like kind of a low level. So let's get started. Now the thing about this level is it's Bloontonium mine, so it's so freaking long. It's easy to survive until late game. It really is, guys. One thing that I think I'm going to change up with how I'm going to play some of these battles is I'm getting really annoyed by these ice stallers. So if anybody ice stalls me, I think I'm just going to resign right away, and I'll tell them that I'm going to resign if they don't stop ice stalling, and then if they don't listen, I'll just say okay, bye. You know, like, it's just not fun to have somebody ice stall against you, because then the games last for freaking ever, and it's just not fun to deal with that. So you can think I'm a baby, but I really want to make videos that are just actual gameplay instead of just sitting there watching rounds 20 to 30 for a really, really long time. That can get really boring really freaking fast. So, of course, economy, guys. I'm also looking at his side of the screen, and I'm thinking, what the heck is going on? Tax shooter like crazy over there. There's 3 tax shooters right now, and I don't know what he's going to do. Is he going to get a bunch of 3-0 tax shooters or something like that? Maybe he's going full tax shooters the entire game, which would be playing ridiculous. I mean, I've done that a couple times before, and it's tough, let me say the least. Let me say that because, I mean, if you get a mortar or something like that, or a monkey village, that it can help out, but overall, just going straight up tax shooter is hard to do. It usually cannot get enough economy up for level 10 and 12 to defend a lot of those things, because you know you have to get something for leads on level 10, then you got to get something for blade shooters or something on like a level right after that, and then you have to get camo protection on level 12. So it's just difficult to go full tax shooters. But nonetheless, let's see what's going on here. Now it's already level 4, and I already have an extreme economy. If you notice, these levels are lasting quite a long time, because I do have $1,700 ish if I need to upgrade my boomerang really freaking fast. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go with a 3-0 cannon, depending on if he rushes me or not. If he rushes me really, really quick, I'll just go with a 3-0 cannon, but if I can get the money for it, I'll get a 2-3 boomerang. That's the way I usually like to roll, because 2-3 boomerangs, of course, a little bit better than the 3-0 cannon for popping pretty much everything, because they can pop blacks and, you know, all that silly stuff. But also at the same time, you can get more economy if you don't build anything at all. I mean, obviously I can... Oh, man, I should have been sending up blue balloons this entire time. That's why I had so much money over there. That was silly, Chris. Silly Chris making silly mistakes all over the place. I know, I'm a pretty big noob, guys. You can yell at me if you want. But I'll probably just send a lot of green balloons on level 6 and get a lot more economy, because he's not rushing me with anything. Also, I can't really rush him with anything right now. You notice his 3-0 tax shooters are going to be able to pop pinks and blacks and all that stuff. Also, he's got a cannon over here, so that's going to be able to pop a lot of stuff too. Regrow yellows? Nuh-uh. Regrow blacks? Nuh-uh. Not going to do nothing versus him, so we're going to have to wait a little while. Probably have to wait until at least level 12 or something to see what else he has for camo detection. Maybe even level 13 for full popping power. So here we go, level 6 is about to start right about... No, maybe. Why isn't it starting? Pop. There we go, I had to pop that last balloon right there. So I just started spamming the crap out of green balloons. And of course I have tons of money right now, guys. It's extreme, the amount of money I have, which is just plain awesome. I love having tons and tons of money. But that's because I really haven't upgraded anything yet. I really have not gotten very much at all. So let's at least get that guy up to a 0-3 boomerang, which will pop some of these balloons, because he's not sending out anything versus me. Look at that. He really isn't. I was just able to get such an extreme economy because of that. Also, I'm hindered because of the early game where I went full reds instead of going blues. Now, it's not an extreme amount, but it is a little bit. It does matter, just that little bit there. So here we go. It's about time. We can rush him if we want. Like I said, regrow yellows, regrow blacks. Probably not going to do very much, but we could if we wanted to. We could try it out and see what happens. But I think I'm just going to wait it out. I'm going to wait it out until level 10. Maybe I'll try some regrow leads, because that could be an extreme game right there. If those 2 cannons can pop everything into all the leads into blacks, and then they'll regrow back into leads, then they'll pop the leads into blacks again, and blah blah blah. Probably twice before they get to the tax shooters, because the tax shooters are so freaking far away. So I'm actually going to stop with my economy a little while, just in case he does try and rush me. Who knows? Maybe he'll rush me really freaking fast, and I wouldn't even be able to get a 3-0 cannon in time. That would be completely awful. In fact, I would be caught with my pants down, and I would just get totally raped right there in an instant. So we have to wait just a couple levels here, guys. I got a 3-2 cannon, which I don't normally do. I normally get a 3-0 cannon or maybe even a 3-1 cannon, but I don't often get a 3-2 cannon, and there's no reason against getting a 3-2 cannon. It's totally reasonable. In fact, it's probably recommended to get a 3-2 cannon. I just try and get, I just try and spend as least amount of money as possible on towers to help me get a solid defense, and I don't see a gigantic difference between a 3-1 and a 3-2, besides just a little bit of extra speed. So now he's got his mortar up here, so that might actually make it so those regrow leads won't do anything. So we're going to send out at least 2 groups of regrow leads, and let's see what happens. Looks like his mortar is actually going to be able to pop those guys really easily, and they're not going to turn into regrow leads in time, so he easily pops all those guys. So I'm glad he got a mortar up there. That makes this game a little bit better for us for late game. I can also get some more economy here. So I don't have any... oh, those are regrows. Oopsie doodles. I did not mean to send out regrow pinks. I meant to send out just a pink rush. So here we go. Let's get our camo detection up. Bam, shazlam. Now if he tries to rush me with something, I'll just get a quick 3-0 boomerang and I will totally rape him. But he does have this camo detection, which is, I think it's a reasonable amount of camo detection. But let's check it out, guys. Maybe we can do one of these kind of rushes and just do a couple balloons of damage to him. But let's see. Let's see, guys. Looks like a couple of them are getting through right now. So I'll just keep sending them out, you know. Couple lives here, couple lives there. Hey, that's worth it for me. Slowly drain his life over the course of the entire game. Also, we can go with a really quick regrow rainbow rush really darn soon here, because all he's got is those 3-0 cannons, and it's just not enough black popping power for the most part. So actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep draining his lives. Just going to keep draining him until he gets that extra mortar up. And is he going to try and rush me? I mean, totally reasonable if he tried to rush me right now. But 66, 63, oh god, they're going down so freaking fast. And now he finally has almost full camo detection with those 2 mortars right there. But, you know, he doesn't have, guys, he doesn't have enough regrow ceramic popping power. So I do have quite a bit of money here. I can go with a 4-2 cannon or something if I need. But, you know, those ceramic should be able to get through his defense, I believe. As long as we get down a few black balloons past his defense. But they're not getting past. So holy crap, he's actually doing a fantastic job at popping all those guys. Except, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That could be the end. Is there enough? Is there enough to get through right there? Oh, he's down. How many lives is he down? 17 lives. This is getting ridiculous, guys. They keep draining his life really freaking slow. And he's got 3 mortars by now. Holy crap, 3 mortars. And what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to go with a really quick rush really soon here, guys. I really don't have a solid defense, but look how much money I have. I have $12,000. So I can go with a huge mega rush really soon, or go with a really solid defense really fast if I need it. First thing I would do is get a 4-2 cannon if you try to rush me with balloons. If not, I would probably go for a really quick couple 3-0... a couple quick Moab Maulers if he did rush me on level 18 with some Moabs or something. Anyways, if you notice, his balloon defense is just not that great at the moment. Those 2 3-0 cannons are 3-2 cannons, excuse me, are good. You know, they're good, but they still cannot pop unbelievable amounts of ceramics and stuff like that. So if I wanted to, I think what I'd like to do is I'd like to go for a giant mega super rush on level 18 of these fast cooldown ceramics. He also doesn't have very much Moab popping power at all. So I'll mix that in there a little bit. I'll get probably 1 Moab, and then a couple of regrow ceramics, then 1 more Moab, and a couple more regrow ceramics. So we've got quite a few of those guys, a couple of those guys. I'm going for a pretty big rush here, guys. It's not an all-out rush because I do still have $10,000 to build a solid defense if I need to, but I think this should be enough to kill him. I really do. So here we go. Those regrow ceramics. It looks like some of them are almost getting through right now. Are we going to get some of these guys through? There's a couple. All we need is a couple blacks getting through there, and it's pretty much game over. But you know what? I don't even see them getting through, and we are victorious. So it didn't look like they were getting through on my side, but hey, I'll take the win when we get it. Alrighty, so that was actually a pretty reasonably intense battle. If you notice, my defense was just awful. I was just kept rushing and rushing and rushing and rushing because I had all that extra money, and I just kept it for just in case purposes. You never know when he's going to rush you with something silly and just totally destroy you. So this guy's actually really good as well. He's got 854 wins and 280 losses. Over 9,000 battle scores, so he's got a bunch more games than I do. And I'm going to do the exact same thing I've been doing for quite a while. Mortar and then also the Monkey Ace for late game if he does end up going late game. If this guy ice stalls me, I'm going to be extremely angry though because ice stalling is just what babies do. In fact, you know what, if he does ice stall me, I'm resigning right away. If I notice any ice towers at all and no like good 2-3 boomerang or something like that. So here we go. I'll start off with the cannon. Cannon right there. We'll get a boomerang as well. The only real problem with going cannon boomerang the way I see it is that sometimes you actually leak some balloons still. So it might even be better to start off with a 3-0 cannon instead of going with, you know, a mixture of these guys. But also at the same time, it means you're going to get a little tiny bit less economy because you go with that 3-0 cannon to start off with. You got to save up for it. So, you know, I don't know. What's best? It's up to you guys. You guys can figure it out what you like best. But usually, if I'm not going for no lives lost, it's not a huge deal just to go with cannon boomerang. So let's see what happens. Also, one thing that kind of annoys me, which is totally reasonable and part of the game, is that my boomerang keeps trying to attack the first balloon, but for whatever reason, those grouped balloons tend to get hit first instead of the stuff that I actually want to get hit. So should I save up and should I get a 3-0 cannon or a boomerang first? I'm not really sure, but you notice this guy's losing a lot of lives because of this 2-0 boomerang there. He does not have enough popping power just yet. Or we're going to actually cause him to lose the game right now. That would be just plain ridiculous and be sad at the same time. But it looks like he actually is going to get that up in time. And he lost quite a few lives though, so that is a little bit damaging to his strategy here. He might have to play a little bit more defensive than offensive in this game right here. So level 4 already. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to get the 3-0 cannon. So it's going to allow me to get more economy getting the 3-0 cannon instead of getting a 2-3 boomerang. And also the 3-0 cannon is going to do a fantastic job of popping the pinks and everything. They do in fact pop pinks and stuff. The only real problem with going a 3-0 cannon is that you got to get a 3-0 boomerang by level 6. Or at least a 2-0 boomerang if you really don't mind losing a couple lives here and there from the blacks. And that's the way I usually roll. You know, I usually start off with 2-0 boomerang and then eventually I'll get it up to a 3-0 if he starts rushing me with a bunch of blacks. But, of course, as much economy as possible, guys. We're trying to get up to about 450, probably 300. Yeah, I mean, if we can get up to 500 before level 6, that would be awesome. But I got to be careful, guys. Like I said, you got to be careful if he starts rushing with those black balloons right away as soon as level 5 is over. And if you notice, this big group of blues at the end of level 5 here means that level 6 is coming up fairly soon. As soon as you pop these balloons right there, that's the last balloon, and then it should go to the next level right here. Bam, level 6. So now let's get this 2-0 boomerang up. And he's going with a farm. Holy crap, he's going with a farm, guys. Are farms the best thing to use? I don't know. I would honestly say no. I've tested out farms quite a bit, and just from experience, I can tell you that farms are reasonably good to use. You can use them if you want, but economy is better, especially on these long rounds. These long games and stuff like that, just a little bit better. So I'm actually going to try and save up a little bit of money for a quick rush on level 8 if he doesn't get enough stuff up. If he doesn't get another boomerang up in time or something, I can go with a quick regrow yellow rush and actually do a lot of damage to him. But also I have to be careful because if he does that to me, I could have some problems too if he starts out some regrow blacks or something. So you gotta be ready for that kind of stuff, guys. So let's see, guys. I'm not sure if I want to rush him with some regrow yellows, but honestly, it's just more economy if it fails. I lose just a little bit, but we'll see. So I'm getting ready to rush him with those regrow yellows. If he upgrades anything like a farm or something instead of actually getting what he should be getting, which is a 3-0 boomerang, I will indeed rush him with these regrow yellows. So I'm really hoping that he upgrades this farm right here. If he does, I'm going for the rush. That's the way I'm going to roll. Oh, there it is. So I'm going for the rush right now. As soon as I saw that, I think he's not going to have enough money to be able to pop these guys. And he's trying to get his 3-0 boomerang up in time. Is it going to be enough? I mean, I went with only a $1,000 rush, and he did get the 3-0 boomerang up in time. So that rush was not completely worthless. Did make him at least buy some stuff. And also at the same time, I got some extra economy out of it. It's not as much economy as I would get if I had some yellows and stuff like that. But of course, I'm okay right now. I still got enough popping power. I still got my mortar already, and I can get some more economy as well. I can get some, get up to about 750 or so, and that should be good enough for until at least level 13 or so. So there we go. Now I have to make sure I have something to pop some stuff, guys. I barely have anything at the moment. I mean, look at that. I don't even have a 3-0 boomerang yet. So let's get a little bit more economy, and then now I need to start saving up. There we go. Start saving up, guys. He's still going with a few pinks against me as well. So I got my full camo detection. He does not have his full camo detection yet either. Holy crap. Let's see if we can do a couple things of damage to him. In fact, I think we might be able to do... Oh, he's got it up in time. So there we go. He's got it up in time. A little bit of waste of money on my part. Probably about $500-600 right there. But I'm still feeling okay right now. If he rushes me, quick 3-0 boomerang, and I should be able to take care of any sort of rush that he does rush me with. He's not really rushing me with anything right now. He's probably planning for more late game action. So that being the case, guys, let's get some more economy over here. Just make sure we keep enough money for a 3-0 boomerang if we want. And he's got those 2 farms, like I said, and he's still going a little bit of a mixture of stuff, though, as well. Next thing I want to get is a 2-3 boomerang, because that's going to help me out versus the regrow ceramics. Got to make sure you have something for those regrow ceramics. So let's get those guys up there before all these leads get popped. Because leads get popped really fast. Level 14 is a fast level, and you can just get caught off guard really freaking fast there. So there we go. Feeling okay. Feeling okay right now. You know, I got a solid defense at the moment. I can go a little bit more economy here because I really don't think he's going to rush me with those regrow ceramics. And even if he does, I think I'll be okay. I have about $1,000 in-game income, but let's get some more, guys. Let's indeed get some more. I think what I do is I always rush people way too much. You know, I always rush people. And I just want to end the game. And sometimes I don't play defensive enough. And I really should. I go for too much assault, you know. I don't know. I figure assault is like keep attacking people until they eventually lose. But that can be a problem. Definitely can. So, level 16 is coming up. You know, we're still getting some more income here. It's not good enough as I want it to be. I want it to be up to about 1,500 by now. I should be at 1,500 right now, but sadly enough, I went with a couple quick regrow rushes and stuff like that on level 8. And that allowed me my economy to just get hurt just a tiny bit. And level 17 already, so I'm going to have to start saving up for some Moab Maulers and stuff. Even if he does rush me with some regrow ceramics on level 18, I will probably have a pretty big problem with that. So I need to get ready for everything, guys. 4-2 cannon maybe, or a Moab Mauler. I think the first thing I'm going to do is if he rushes me with those regrow ceramics, I will of course get this 4-2 cannon. If he rushes me with a Moab, I'm going to have to get some Moab Maulers up and stuff like that. So let's see. I can also send a couple of regrow ceramics at him right now and see what we can do. I'll do 2 regrow ceramics and see if we can take him down. He's got 2 Moab Maulers right there, but is that actually going to be enough? I don't know. Nah, it looks like he took those guys out really fast. Pretty much no problems whatsoever. So let's wait it out right now and get some more economy. We have a bunch of monies. Let's get some more economy, guys. Let's get up to 1,500 or so. I'm playing so I can beat a rush, but I want him to rush me so he wastes a lot of his money, and that's why I have a really bad defense at the moment. So let's make sure we get a 4-2 cannon. I think that's the first thing I need to do is get a 4-2 cannon, and then I can start getting some Moab Maulers up really freaking fast if he does try and rush me with a BFB or something like that. And now it's time, guys. Let's get at least 1 Moab Mauler right over here. Let's get 1 Moab Mauler right there. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, of course. We'll go 1, 2, 3... and 1, 2. So now we have 2 Moab Maulers, and I can easily build this guy up to 4-2 if I need to do that. And in fact, let's go more economy. More economy, you know, we're probably playing late game here. He's going for a solid rush on me right now. Is it going to be enough, though? I don't think so. I really think I can take this rush right here down really freaking fast here, guys. Also, these camo balloons, I better be able to pop these camo balloons in time. I'm really hoping that I can. You know, if a couple of those guys get through, I'm going to get totally screwed over. It looks like that was enough for me to defend, so now he's probably almost screwed. Almost. He sold both of his farms. His stuff is going down. Hey, let's get some more economy here, guys. So, that's what I usually do. I usually go for an all-out rush, and I get screwed over, and it kind of sucks, guys. So anyways, what we're going to do is probably going to go for a level 30 rush, or maybe just go for a couple Moab, or a couple Zone My Gods or something pretty soon. Get at least 1 more Moab Mauler right there. And now his economy, he's got to start getting some more economy back up, or else I can just last him out and end up winning the game, because he has a really bad economy right now because of all those Moabs. They just drain your economy really freaking fast. If you notice, all those fast cooldown Moabs and stuff like that, they're minus 140 in-game income, which just hurts you for a really long time. Also, BFBs and stuff, you know, look at this. 350 in-game income. I don't think he sent out a BFB, but maybe he did. If he did send out a BFB, I mean, look at that. I mean, he sent out like 3 or 4 Moabs, so no matter what, he's down about 500 in-game economy. And I think it wasn't even that great from the get-go there because of all those farms. You know, the farms were his main economy thingamabob. The good thing about those farms is they allowed him to get like an extra $10,000 or so he can do a quick rush on me. But he probably wasn't used to my awesome supercomputer at the moment. It's not that super, but it is pretty good, so I can usually defend these rushes pretty well. Anyways, I'm actually going to stop with my economy right now because I'm going to start saving up for a really solid rush on level 30. Really solid. I'm probably going to send out a couple Moabs really quick, and then a couple BFBs, and then a couple Zone My Gods after that, and see what happens. But if you notice, I'm popping all these balloons really, really easily, and he lost a couple lives right there. Whoa, what's going on his side? Is he lagging a little bit, or what? Yeah, I think he's one of those people that he probably doesn't have a supercomputer. And for his record, I have to admit, this guy's a pretty darn good player. He's probably just, his computer's lagging it up a little bit and causing a few problems for him. He also really does not have that much popping power if you think about it. I mean, we got basically the same amount of popping power. 4-2 cannon, 2-3-0 boomerangs, and a 2-3 boomerang. You know, about basically the same thing. I got a little bit more Moab popping power. I also have a ton of money right now. 23,000 effing dollars. So let's get one more Moab Mauler. I'm actually going to start with his Oh My God, guys. I'm going to send a Oh My God right now and see what happens. I'm also going to go a little bit more economy here. Send a constant row of pinks right after that Oh My God. And we'll see what happens. It does not look like he can pop in that, because look at that. He can barely pop the Moabs, let alone a freaking Oh My God. But the thing is, if he goes for a ground zero, we'll have to see what happens, you know? If he goes for a ground zero, maybe he can pop that Oh My God and just keep selling it and rebuying and selling and rebuying. Totally a reasonable thing to do. But it looks like he's trying to sell a lot of his things right now. He's trying to go for a regrow ceramic crush on me right now. Oh, we are victorious. I think those balloons got through somehow. Like I said, he was lagging. Good play by him, but the lag got to him. And I think this Oh My God would have got to him eventually if the lag didn't get him right there. Anyways, good game, man. We'll play another one here for you guys. This is probably the last one of the day. Or the last one of the video, at least. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that King of the Hill marathon thing, Bob. Let me know what you guys thought of it. Ryan put a lot of work into that, so hopefully you guys enjoy those. Anyways, we're going to do basically the exact same thing. We're going to go with the mortar again. You know, you can go with the monkey village on this level because the mortar cannot really pop all of the camo balloons, so you usually have to get 2 of them. At least that's the way I usually deal with it. Here we go, monkey ace, and let's get started here, guys. And I realize I say guys a lot. I don't know why I do it. I just do. Alright, so let's get this cannon up. I'll get the cannon right here. And a boomerang right there. And now, what do? I don't know. Let's just make sure we start sending out the balloons right a frickin' way. We gotta get these red balloons all over the place. And maybe we can do some extra damage to him right from the get-go again, like last time, because he seems to really like going with a 2-3 boomerang to start off with. Do I recommend that? No, I definitely don't recommend that. I think cannon boomerang is probably a little bit better. Also, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I just got to make sure that cannon's popping the right balloons. I mean, this is a good spot for a 3-0 boomer, for the 3-0 cannon, but it's not a good spot for a 0-0 cannon. So, probably going to have to get that 3-0 cannon up really fast before I lose too many lives. So let's at least get the frag bombs up, because I'm going to have to get the 3-0 cannon, like I said. Why not get those guys if I can already afford them? And 3-0 cannon time is going to be extremely soon, probably right now. There we go, we got 3-0 cannon up. And of course, I have a really reasonable economy and popping all these balloons. If he rushes me with the pink balloons, I may indeed lose some lives versus the pink balloons. But I'm okay with that. I'm definitely okay with that. To get some extra economy up, I'd rather do that. So, man, what do? I can probably, if he doesn't build any more towers, I'm just going to send out massive amounts of black balloons against this guy. It's going to hurt my economy a little bit, but over in the long run, maybe I can do a lot of extra damage to him, and that'll allow me to do a couple quick, like, pink camos or something like that in the late game, versus his mortar if he goes with the mortar. But it seems like he likes the monkey village, though, because last game he went with the monkey village for camo detection, unless my memory serves me wrong, which it does tend to do that a lot. So I think he went with the monkey village last game, because I'm pretty sure he went with the monkey village last game. We gotta make sure we put this guy in close. What the heck am I doing? I put him on strong, because I wanted him to attack over here before, where the grouped balloons come out, instead of the guys that are close over here, where not a lot of balloons are. So that's why I put that guy on strong. And now it was time to change back to close, because close misses a lot less, of course. Alrighty, so let's start sending out these black balloons. See what happens. You know, every once in a while I notice that the black balloons, oh no, oh crap, he's got black balloons versus me as well. Holy crap, I was not thinking ahead right there, guys. Gotta make sure I get this up to a 2-0 boomerang first thing. I gotta keep making sure I send out these black balloons, try and overwhelm him just a little bit. That's the plan here. And I want to get a 3-0 boomerang up pretty soon as well. And if you notice, as soon as they start overwhelming him, that's when you know you're starting to do good, because the more he aims over here, the more he starts losing more and more and more lives. So there we go. Look at that. Look at his lives just draining really slow. These black balloons are totally worth it in my opinion. And he's trying to go for another tower so I don't have to build anything else. And now it's economy time, guys. He's going to get that other boomerang up in time before I can do too much damage to him. But definitely made him do a little bit less farm action over here and a little bit more boomerang action. And that's exactly what I wanted to happen. Down a few lives there. And now I need to make sure that I get some more economy. I mean some more attack power as well. Got to make sure I get some attack power up. Alrighty, look at that, down to 60 lives already. So I think a 650 50 in-game income is probably good enough for me. Let's end up here. You know what? Let's go for 700. 700 for me. And there we go. 700. Let's get our mortar up. Mortar for camo detection. Right there is about the spot that you want to put it. Roughly. You know, I've seen people put it over there. That works too. But I think this is probably one of the best spots. And we're going to get the 2-3 mortar, of course. We want to get a 2-3 instead of just a 1-3, especially on this level. Now, I have to make sure that if he doesn't get camo detection up in time, you know, because he's got those 3 farms, so he can easily sell those farms and get it up in time. So, I might do a quick couple pinks that are spaced camos, spaced camo pinks. We'll see what happens, but he doesn't have anything at the moment, so he's got to build that on the next level for sure. You know what? The next level can be really freaking fast. So let's see what happens. So there he goes. He goes with that monkey village right there. Let's try and do a couple camos here, guys. I'm going to just do spaced camos so I don't waste a bunch of my money. I don't want to waste a ton of it. I'll just keep sending him out slowly drain his life some more. Okay, let's see if we can do it. I'll send out one group as well, just in case we want to kill him really freaking fast here. And there he gets it up in time, so he's going to be able to pop most of those. He's going to pop all those camo balloons, actually. Good enough for him. Does he have enough popping power? I'm not really sure, but I want to make sure I get some more popping power up here. So let's actually get ready for our 3-0 boomerangs. Really freaking fast here, guys. And also I'll build a 4-2 cannon really fast as well if he does try and rush me. So there you go. He's got another farm over there. Wow, he's going heavy farms, guys. He really is. So let's get at least one 3-0 boomerang over there. And I can also upgrade this guy up to 3-0 really freaking fast if he does try and rush me as well. I believe all 3 of those towers are in the range of his monkey village. But regrowth ceramics are still a problem for him. They definitely are. You got to make sure you can pop those regrowth ceramics. We're actually going to do a quick different rush than what we normally do. I'm going to go with a... Oh, he's got 2 of them up. Okay. No way. I can't do it now, guys. Definitely can't do it. So I'm actually going to go with a... Well, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So there, now I have enough ceramic popping power if I want to build one more quick guy or something. So I need more economy, guys. I don't have enough economy. Let's go some more. Let's start sending out some pink balloons here. We'll go up to about 900 or so. So he thinks that farms are better still, which I'd still disagree with him. I just need to build some more pink balloons. He's going still at more economy and stuff like that, but I don't need to. I don't need to do that. I can just go these pink balloons right here, and I have a solid 1100 in-game economy, 1200 just about. And you know what? Level 17 is about the time when I need to start getting some wet maulers and stuff. Alrighty, guys. So level 17. Let's start saving up here, because you know what? You can't go crazy with the economy on this level. But let's get it up. Let's get at least a couple of these guys ready for some action, just in case he does try and rush me really freaking quick. Do I try and rush him with a Moab? Quite possibly. I could just do a really quick single Moab rush, and I'll make him sell some farms and get some Moab maulers really fast. So let's do that, guys. Really fast here. Let's build one of those, and then I need to start... Oh, we got the Moab maulers up in time now. Wow, I can't even believe he got that up so freaking fast. So he did actually have quite a bit of money saved up. And now I can get my Moab maulers as well. Gotta get one of those. Of course, put them all on strong. Make sure you don't leave them on first on accident, and that could be a mega problem for you. Also, he's selling all of his farms, so he's going to go... So he went for 4-2 cannon. I thought he was going to go for, a 4-2 farm. I thought he was going to go for a really quick rush on me. That's why I heard all those selling, and I got all ready for it. I was ready to build my Moab maulers. Let's see what happens. So I'll just go a little bit more economy here. Just a little bit. And he's going to get about $3,000 per round. So I believe that's what it is. Maybe 3,000 in regular, so what is it? 4,000? I'm not sure, guys. I don't know. He gets quite a bit of money per round. So when the longer rounds come, he's actually less well off than me. But during the early rounds, you know, he's gonna rank up some money really freaking fast here, guys. So here we go. We gotta make sure we pop all these camo balloons for sure. I'm gonna actually move it right over there, and that'll actually allow me to kill those camo balloons just a little bit easier that are coming out from over there. And I'm gonna move my camo detection right over here again. If he tries to rush me with his oh my god, hey, he could do it. He really could. But if he does do that, I'm just gonna build a Moab assassin, get a ground zero, and I should be able to take those guys out really fast. So it's gonna be a little bit of micro, but I think we can do it. Let's get one of these guys back up. And there he goes. He's going for the big solid rush against me. Should I go for a ground zero? I'm not going to go with the ground zero just yet. Should I? I don't know. Yeah, let's just go for... No, you know what? Screw it. Let's see if we can beat this guy with a... You know, I'm going to need a ground zero for sure. 1, 2, 3. Oh ho 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 ho! That was intense, guys, to say the least. That was really freaking close. Now he has nothing. Oh man, I gotta get my 4-2 cannon back up though. I also don't have very much Moab popping power for just in case, but my ground zero is almost back already. So, really freaking close game, guys. I can't believe those balloons were like just about to get through, and I clicked that just in the nick of time. Holy crapola. But he did go for a giant mega rush because of those farms right there. He did. He saved up a lot of money for that. So, should I rush him? I don't know. Oh man, this could be bad. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Get this up to a 4-2. We'll also get a couple 3-0s. I'm just going to use the ground zero on this. I really want to be safe here, guys. So let's use the ground zero. Just wait out 1 second, and bam. There we go. There you go. I feel a little bit better about myself right now, but I need to get more Moab Maulers up, because these Moabs are trying to overwhelm me, and I don't want that to happen at all. Gotta pop those guys, and get a couple of these guys up to something a little bit stronger. There we go. So we were able to pop those guys pretty good. So I want to make sure that I don't do the exact same thing that he does and run out of money and everything like that. And I might just make him last a little bit longer than I can, because I can probably outlast him at the moment. So let's see what we can do here, guys. Got to pop all these balloons. Hopefully my 4-2 cannon's going to do its job at stalling them, so my 2 3s and 3 0s can do a good job. And now what can I do? He still has 3 Moab Maulers, so it's not like I'm just going to do an easy rush on him. Let's 1,500. Look at that, $1,500 freaking dollars right there. Amazing. So let's wait until level 30 until full life Moabs, and then we'll be able to rush him with a really solid rush. Maybe a BFB or something like that. I think that'll be extremely helpful. Also, I'm going to change his path to a circular path. Hopefully that'll help out a little bit in going around this circle right here and just doing a lot more pops than what's happening right now. But if you notice, look at that, he's popping all his balloons fairly easily. I mean, we basically have almost the same defense. I have a little bit better than him because I have one more Moab Mauler, a couple other things. I also got to make sure that these this guy right here, the mortar, is going to be able to pop all of the camo balloons if they do come. See his full camo detection? I do not have full camo detection, guys. I don't. Alrighty. This is going to get intense right now. This is going to get intense, guys. Should I build a little bit more defense just in case he does try and rush me? Maybe. But I got up my ground zero, so the ground zero makes me pretty reasonably safe, you know. Level 30. You know, I'm just going to ground zero on level 30, and also I'll just send out a really quick... send out a couple BFBs and then a couple quick fast cooldown Moabs right after that. Exactly what he did against me. It's going to be an almost all-out rush against him. I also, you know what? I don't know what his last tower is. So that makes me have to be extremely careful, because it could be a ground zero. Oh, and he looks like he's going down on lives, guys. He's going down on lives. Is it going to go down on lives for me too? He's down to 20 already. So let's go for it, guys. One's oh my god. Next level, I'm down to 1 in-game income. Couple fast cooldown BFBs, we'll send out a regrow BFB, and then a couple quick fast cooldown Moabs, and that should be the end of the game, I believe. Still got my ground zero, so I'm ready for my ground zero against this BFB right here. But the ground zero, he cannot use a ground zero, because guess what's going to happen, guys? That oh my god is going to go right through his defense, and that looks like it's going to be the end of the game. He's down to 20 lives. And look, he's popping a lot of things, though. He really is popping a lot of things. I have to make sure I can still pop this BFB, and I'll get my ground zero up just in case. You know, I don't want to get caught totally screwed over here, guys. You have a couple of Rego Ceramics against me. This is plain ridiculous, guys. It is ridiculous. Gotta use my ground zero, and we are victorious. Yes. Super awesome games. Hopefully you guys enjoyed them. If you did, please, please, please press like. I really freaking appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.